basically a shade of that color, like darker shade of that color, and then you draw it on with the brush tool, and then draw it on with the brush tool, and then you take the blur tool and you blur it, and it looks like a shading effect. I suggest you do like most-ish of the bottom, because that makes it look like the coolest. If you have black outlines, I would suggest you get rid of the black outlines, because it might interfere with the blending if you have the blending tool too high, like I am right now. And yeah, that's for the pants. Now for the shirt, you basically do the same thing but on the bottom, but with the shirt you can do it like, if you have my type of character shirt, then you can do it like on the neck part, like I'm doing right now. And then it makes it, like you said, the black lines might interfere, so I would try to get rid of those, but I didn't, because I was too lazy. So yeah. For white shading, I would do like the lightest gray you have, and then I just blur it, if that makes sense with the blur tool. That makes sense. So yeah. Do shading for the skin. I wouldn't really recommend it, but I just got bored. I would do like the darker shade of that skin tone. How you get the skin tone so perfectly, you take the tool where it has like the pin thing and it's dropping paint, and you put on the color of your character's skin tone, and that's how you get it like that. And so basically you just do like the whole same thing. Now for the hair, get a darker shade, of course. Then you can put it in your desired spot, like always, and now you just blend. I wouldn't do it that dark because it kind of looks weird like mine. But now for the girl. Go in for a darker shade of her skin tone. And of course doing the selection there so that nothing goes that line. You could also use the fading tool or the airbrush tool for all this, but I'm not doing that. So, now that you have shaded the legs, it's now to shade the little dress. Of course, like always, you take the darker shade and you just do that. So now that you have done that, you blend it, of course. Now that you're done with the blending, you go on to the I'm going on to the face. Of course, I'm taking the same darker shade and I'm blurring it. Sometimes when you blur it, some of the color comes off, so that's kind of annoying. But I've learned to deal with it. So now that you're done, and the same black lines are interfering like always. So now that you're done with the body shading, I'm now doing the hands. So So now that I am done, I'm going back to the outfit for some reason and shading it there. So now that I have now onto the hair, I'm doing the same thing, taking a darker shade, of course. And you want to try. I know you can use like the pin drop thing to get the colors correct, but if you don't really know how to do that because I'm not very good at explaining, then try your hardest to get your OC's color. Try your hardest. I will probably make, if you don't know where that is, it'll probably show you at the end of this video. So, yeah. Oh, and by the way, the more hair, the more shading you can do, which makes it look way more realistic and stuff. So, yeah. And also, doing the shading on the patch, of course, and now I'm doing the shading on the eyes. The eyes are the same exact thing. You just get the darker shade of the color and you just blend it like always. There already is kind of like a fade, but I always like to do more. You can't really you can't really shade black. So black is gonna kind of have to stay the same. We're back. So now for the wings, I would kind of do, I'll try to line it up as best I could. I just went a little bit sloppy. Show you first I'm going to show you where the eye drop thing is. It's right there. And you just select the color and it's exactly the same. It's that color, it's that tool. Very easy. Very easy to do. I'm going to show you where the blur tool is. It's right there. I went too far and now I'm voicing over this, which is very, very hard. It's right there. And I just grabbed something else with I grab. And yeah, it's just right there. You can get it. And now I'm going to show you where the selection layer is. It's right there, selection layer. It says it big bold. And you can just like select whatever area you want. Now, this tutorial part is the tweening. First, you want to save all the layers. How you do that is press that thing that I'm circling. And this is save transparent PG. And do that. And now you're on Q cut. Get a new, spoilers. Get a new movie. And then you're gonna plus a photo, and I'll do the hair first. Then one of the arms, and the other arm. I messed it up. In this video I messed it up. So do the hair and one arm. Well, if you want the arms to be back, I do one arm and another arm, and then the body. If you want your arms to be in front, then I would do the hair, the head, the body, and the arms in front. It all depends where you put, what order you put them in. So now I'm just going to duplicate all the layers. How you duplicate a layer is you press that little button there, and then it duplicates the layer for you. Okay, so now the if we have that, we have like a 5-second slideshow-ish. So first thing we do is get custom transition and just push it down a little bit and then make it face inward. I'm gonna plus another transition. You're gonna make it the same. You're gonna make it outward and you're gonna make it the same like height that it was before. You do not need Cute Cut Pro for this. And what's the finished result for the hair? Now for the arms, it's a little bit different. So you plus that custom transition and you make it tilt to the side a little bit. Then you make it inward. Then you plus another transition and you do it the opposite way. You make it outward. And there you go. I'm just adjusting it to make it look like it's good. There's the final product for the arms and the hair. Don't do what I'm doing right now because I accidentally did on the same layer arm. Now, when you're done with that, you basically do it inwards and outwards all over again for each custom transition. Oh yeah. We accidentally did for the same layer of the other arm because we duplicated the layer and stuff. So basically, I'm doing the opposite side. Like first, like it went the other way, and then it went the other way. But then now it's gonna go a different way, like the opposite. It's really hard to explain. It's going that way. And then now it's going that way, but now the other arm is going that way, and then now it's going that way. So yeah, now for the body, you just squish it again like you did for the hair. And do it inward, and make it inward and outward. Same thing I always do. Can anybody guess what meme I'm making? Okay, there is the final product. If I could just press play. I'm not gonna press play. Alright. I guess not. By the way, I'm voicing over everything. So, yeah. Alright, so for the head, you do a custom transition. What's taking me so long to press Okay, next we're gonna do custom transition, and we're just gonna smoosh it down a little bit. Smoosh the head down a little bit. Then it's a little bit too smooshed, but now we're gonna make it face inward. And then for the next layer, custom transition again, of course, and now we're going to make it face outward. And for the eyes, you basically do the same thing as the hair, the body, the head, and all that stuff. Custom transition again, smoosh it down, face it inwards, then we're gonna face it outwards, like that part, like that I'm circling, that part. I'm gonna face it inwards, we're gonna face it outwards, What's happening? How come the screen keeps on moving over? Alright. So now we get to see the final product. Anytime now, me. Okay, I'm just gonna stop speaking. Seconds, me in the past is going to show you. And now I'm showing you.